Do you remember how this all started?
Back in April in Edinburgh when we were at Liquid Rooms.
Maddox.
And
some night.
It was some night.
That's when we started making plans to do all this.
I know, because me and Si already were sitting down and talking about what we wanted to do and what we wanted to do with the music and how we wanted to show the love for vinyl and sell vinyl records, second-hand ones that we'd find. And we decided that we'd bring you in because you had that other side of music.
Yeah.
Because we always loved each other's music, but we always had separate tastes. We wanted to show a wider range as possible, so we brought it in as well.
Back in the day, you were always like hip hop and stuff, and I was more on the kind of classic rock side and kind of indie side of things. But now it's just been such a progression over the last few months that it's like we've just been discovering so much new music. Like after Maddox in April, our plan was just to start building this big business up and building a brand and start buying as many records and stuff as we can. But through doing that, we've realised that it's just about the love of music that we've got, and discovering new music.
We moved our focus away from trying to build this big music empire into just the love of
pure
music. Pure passion.
Yeah.
And that's what's so good about Echo Sound System, is because it's a place where we get to express ourselves through the music, through the way we mix music and the music that we find, and also our releases such as like my tunes that I've been releasing. And all sorts of stuff like that, and like going to these different locations like St. Peter's Seminary and all that different stuff, and we've been able to bring out some proper different stuff to anything else that's going on, and it's not even just Glasgow and Scotland.
Yeah, and then through buying all the second-hand records, like we're starting to discover so much music that you wouldn't normally find out there, that music that isn't on Spotify, it's not on YouTube. The only way that you can listen to this music is by buying a vinyl, and with that vinyl it's got so much history attached to it. It's got the people that produced it, the musicians, the artwork on it. Do you know what I mean? There's been so much passion put into a physical piece of music, and when you buy that, you'll always remember it.
Yeah, it's a more of an experience than just going on Spotify and I like that song that's going into my playlist. It's an actual physical thing.
Almost like some people use records as ornaments, because some of the artwork on them is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what attracts you to buy a vinyl.
Yeah. And it's also like when you're talking about the people involved, it's also the people involved in these stores, the people that have owned these records and shown one, their love for music, but also their knowledge of music as well. And
they're keeping the industry alive, keeping vinyl records alive by their work every day.
Yeah, and people are starting to notice that. Like Glasgow right now is the vinyl capital of the UK, and everyone's back in buying vinyl. I see a lot of people kind of our age and a wee bit older, they're buying a lot of vinyl, especially down at the uni down there. Yeah. They're buying a lot of vinyl, more than I would say kind of older guys that grew up with vinyl, because they have already had those experiences of buying that, as in these new generations haven't had that yet.
Yeah, and the youth are excited to discover new vinyl.
New experiences with music.
Yeah.